Energy switching, few subliminal mentions. Shizzy tell them they miss it. They tell them all I see is food like a platter from Strictly's. I smell the jealousy whenever we dead, cause it's fishy. The lines get touched but barely crossed when we talking about foes. You cop the plea agent, stay on your toes. I'll paint you the time that I'm on. Get Memphis Bleak on the phone and tell him we looking for hope. Hang up and wait by the phone, cause we only signing for gold. Some say I'm writing history, others tell me I'm drunk. I'm just uniquely sharing shit that I see from my dome, cause I'm in the
What up?
Go see BP at a dome. I truly hate the lecture. Who you
we
know
are here.
Is it a question?
What's
Plus
good?
This legend never
420 was popping.
Weapon got me feeling lucky.
What's up,
Walking on heaven.
Good.
Rap the seven, serving food
And
to
no
man first,
excuses.
get the
And we are live on the Yafi podcast. Y'all know what it is. Y'all are back. Finally, you get to come back and spend time with me and my mans. So what's good with y'all, man? What's popping? What's going on this weekend? We like to know.
All right. Well, let's first start. How was your day? Anything special today?
I ain't do nothing this morning, bro. I had a long week. I had a long week at work. I was actually happy to get to the weekend. Basically was dealing with my grandfather was a little bit sick, so I was trying to, make sure he good. So I'm happy that he's getting better. So shout out to that.
Good to hear that.
Other than that, bro, I just been, moving slow motion, man. I'm just happy it's podcast time. This is when I get happy. This is when I enjoy myself. So, happy 420 to y'all. If you indulge in the greenery, in the earth, in the good old herbal essence, I hope y'all are out there having fun and enjoying it. Just don't get too stupid and don't take the wrong brownie because you might end up, on a plane somewhere trying to jump. So just be careful. I'm big on people being careful. Like, I don't know.
Happy 420 day to everybody. I don't partake in the greenery.
He doesn't know he's missing.
Nah, listen, I drive for a living. If I get into an accident, I got to take a piss test, and everybody ain't cool with that yet.
Yeah, so, you know what? You're right. So I can understand that. I can definitely take that on.
Listen, the more y'all watch, the more y'all pay attention to us, the more likely it is that I can become a pothead and just be, just chill because I can quit my day job.
The reason.
I can quit my day job and just do this full time. Just want to start off sending a shout out to everybody that helped me out this week as far as picking topics and things like that. I definitely appreciate you.
Yeah, we love y'all for that.
Yeah, shout out to Maya, shout out to Tamara, shout out to Reese, shout out to whoever else helped me with these topics. Shout out to Reese just for being you. That's it. That's all I got for the intros.
Yeah. So and shout out to everybody. The brother show to this, which is The World Is Yours. And a lot of people was on there that now check out the Yafi podcast. I thank you for that. It's growing. It's getting bigger. And we appreciate the fact that all of you are checking us out and making it y'all thing to make sure y'all tune in. I love that.
Shout out to Tamara. I see you watching.
Shout out to Mara in the building. What's poppin', sis? You already know what it is. Tell her to tell Miss Mimi I done played her joint and I ain't seen her. What's poppin'? She need to come on here and check us out. Let us know what's going on. So we definitely are in here. We definitely see everybody that's in here. We appreciate you guys coming in. And we are definitely going to be in here today talking some stuff. So if you got friends, Drea, what's poppin'? Appreciate you live on the Yafi podcast, even on my Instagram too. But if you go to Facebook Live and go to You Asked For It podcast, you will see me and my man Bass right now. So check it out. So let's get on that. So,
all right, so we're going to start out with this. It was a meme going around on Facebook about co-parenting, and it was basically a husband saying that, him and his girl been together for him and his wife been together for however long. The stepdad would get his kids every other weekend or every weekend or whatever, and it was one time that he wanted to take all of the kids, including his child.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I read that.
I'm not sure, and so he didn't really appreciate it. Didn't want the stepdad to take his kid, and I'm not sure why this got so much traction because I looked at it like, all right, cool, he's wrong. Like when I read it, I was like, all right, cool, the husband's wrong. There's no way that I would feel some type of way about, my stepkid's dad taking my kid. Like if I felt the way about it, then I would feel a way about him taking his own kids too.
So,
Like,
so what
so
made you not feel any type of way about it? Yo,
why
Dre
didn't I?
Lumpkin in the building. What's
Why didn't
popping? You
I?
live on the Yafi podcast. Make sure you go on to Facebook. Check us out too. We live on Facebook Live at You Asked For a Podcast. So,
So the main reason I didn't feel a way about it, like I wouldn't feel a way about it, is just because first off, it's a break. Thanks. Like, like I got your kids 24/7. Thanks for what I mean, for even considering my child first. And then
facts.
and so the next thing after that is, just I just don't understand. Like, to me it's an ego thing, and I believe in the village raises the kids. No matter what. Like, even if you don't want the village to raise your kids, the village is still gonna raise your kids.
Yeah, I don't see the
Period.
point in having an attitude with it. Like, if we get along, and I'm
thing.
okay that I know that you're a responsible adult, then let the chips fall as they may. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, you can't take my. As long as I know that I can trust you with my child, that's the biggest thing. I don't understand where, all of that attitude and shit. Like, I'm not going to get into that. As long as I know for a fact I done been around you, we done had them conversations and all of that, then fine. But other than that, I mean, some people just don't feel that way, man. Like, I know certain girls, like you done heard the girls, you done heard the baby mamas. Same way with the baby fathers. I don't want that nigga around and I don't want that chick around so, it happens. It is what it is. But, it depends. Then you got to remember, you got to look back at yourself on that one. You chose that.
That to me, that goes back to him more than anything. It definitely goes back to him. Either way, like, there's no
Shout out to Uptown Cardi in the building. Mel was popping.
There's
you
no
live
way.
on the Yafi podcast right now.
Like, really, like, there's no way I would feel a way about it. Like, I just wouldn't. There's no way. Like, I just, like, all right, cool. Like, I got your kids 24/7, like, every day. You take your kids every other weekend. Like, yeah, you can take my kid. Like, see you. Have fun. Like, I don't understand it from no other way.
I feel you. Hey, what up? Look at everybody getting all big on the Instagram today. What's poppin'? Shout out to Jay Lincoln. What's up? Make sure y'all go into our Facebook Live right now. Go to the Facebook Live right now to You Asked For It podcast. We are live right now talking about co-parenting, and we gonna get into a whole lot of other stuff. I guarantee you, I want the ladies in the building to talk about what we gotta talk about. So make sure y'all in here. Yes, happy 420, Cardi. Happy 420.
Now let me ask you this. So if you had a problem with him,
if I had a problem with him, then there's no conversation. We don't have nothing to talk about. Like, we don't have nothing to talk about. Like, I'm not talking about that. If I have a problem with the person, because I feel like if I put everybody in front of you that your child is going to be around, if you tell me that you have an issue, either we can try to work the issue out, which I don't mind in trying. Mm-hmm. I can try that. But if that doesn't work out, then no, that's not going to work, because we're talking about my child and the betterment of my child. So no. I'm not even having that discussion. It's nothing to talk about.
All right, so let's say that there's not a problem, in that there's not a real problem. There could be a perceived problem. So there's no real problem. Like, what is a good enough reason outside of you two having a problem that any man would say no? Like, is there, or a woman if that matters?
Depending upon like the character of the person. Like, if he in the streets,
mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm saying in the streets, y'all know what I'm talking about. Trap house. Got problems with niggas, got problems with people, and then you want to try and have my child out and about and somebody might see you. That type shit. Because then you don't have control over that.
That I agree with. So if niggas in the streets,
if he's in the street living that life, I can't have you around my child like that, because you can go. I mean, listen, when it's your time, it's your time. Two things you're not late for: being born and death. Them two things is going to happen regardless. They imminent. It is what it is. But as far as how I can prevent certain shit, if I can prevent it and you not being around, then yeah, I'm not gonna. If I know you in the streets like that, if I know you got a certain type of character or something about you that's not gonna agree with what my child being around you, then no, I'm not gonna put my child in that type of situation.
All right, I can respect that.
I mean, that's just me. I mean, some people just like, oh well, he should be all right, he cool, everybody know him. That don't mean nothing. Everybody can know you. We've seen what happened. We've seen what happened to people that know everybody.
Absolutely. Happy 420, Uptown Cardi. I see you.
Man, Cardi in the building. Make sure y'all use Cardi for those when you're trying to get those TVs and shit put up in your house and all that good stuff. That man does that. So shout out to Dave Cardi. He'll definitely get you taken care of.
Good shit.
Quick plugs. Y'all know. But yeah. So I mean, like, we were talking about something else too when we was doing the pre-show, man. It's like, how do you feel about, like, as far as women in general,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like most women are savages?
I feel like they have the potential to be, especially women that's been hurt before.
So you think it's more when they're hurt that they're savages as opposed to just regular in general?
Yeah, I don't think that a woman is born a savage. I think a man is born. A man is born, and because of I'm gonna mention this in every podcast so far. I've mentioned toxic masculinity. But yeah, so because men are such masculine creatures, we kind of tend to be more savage just out of the womb type situation. Just as soon as we hit the world, we're way more savage than women. But I think women, once they're hurt by a man or even hurt in general, they become way more savage than a man could ever be.
What's up, Topaz?
You
Peace to
know,
you. Welcome to the show.
so fast. So I just feel like women can be more savage, but I just think if I had to like just look at the whole thing, I think men are more savage just to start. Like a man don't need nothing to happen to him for him to just be savage.
This is true.
Like
This is true.
it's
I
not a
think this is true, but
reactionary.
I think that's just because that's the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
With a man being a hunter by nature, it just makes him more savage to me. But when I say savage, mentally, a woman is more savage. Mentally.
No,
That's
not
yes.
at all. Not
yes.
at all. Not
Women
at all.
are more listen.
Not at all.
Men
See,
are listen.
That
listen.
lets me know that you never read Iceberg Slim's book.
No, I didn't.
See, Iceberg Slim said that this mileage is you got to worry about the mileage on the hoe. You know, Iceberg Slim, one of the most famous pimps ever. You got to worry about the mileage on the hoe. What mileage is the amount of bad and dirty shit that a woman can do before she breaks. And every woman has a different mileage. You know, some of them may be able to do like, 2 or 3, really, really bad things. And then there's other women that can get away with 10 or 20 really, really bad things. But you gotta consider that, and that's before they break. Like when we say break, we mean like break, like either in that situation, whether she gonna become a snitch for the feds, or whether it's just like like she can't do this no more. She got to go and worry about getting into heaven and things like that. Like so, that's why I don't think that it's even possible for a woman to be more savage than a man, because there's no level, there's no mileage. Like there's no way that now there are some men that probably have limits, but there's no, like for me personally, there is no limit to my savagery, and it doesn't have to start from something. Like I'm not vindictive when it comes to being a savage. I just am that way sometimes.
See, I just feel like women mentally are more savage because of the fact that one, they're a little bit more cerebral than we are because they come out learning faster than we do. So that allows them to have that. And I'm not gonna say all of y'all, because some of y'all motherfuckers, y'all can't throw a rock in the ground because y'all will miss. But I'm just don't laugh, nigga. You know I'm telling the truth. Like, listen, I'm real big on, and I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna say I'm the smartest person out here. I'm not gonna say Baz is the smartest person out here. What I am gonna say is that I'm brighter than a whole lot more of the highlighters in the pack. Believe that. So I don't believe that when you have certain women, they know, like they're just so cerebral that you can't even figure it, because that's why they had that book. What's that? Men are from Venus, women from whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, that shit. That shit is truthful because women are different. They're different. Their thought pattern. That's why they got the okay.
The okay.
Okay. You know how a chick do that to you? Okay. You don't even know what the fuck that means, but you want to know. So you start doing stupid shit like texting her. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? We don't have. What men do you know that go, okay?
Me?
No, you don't.
Nigga.
No, you cuss a nigga out before the okay comes.
Yeah, but
so then you already know.
But that's only dealing with another guy, because it's a certain level that it can go to. Like with a guy, it can become physical. So I can keep pushing this verbal match as far as wherever until it gets physical. With a woman, it can't become physical. So the moment that I feel it becoming physical, it becomes okay. You right, you got it.
But yours is passive. There's nothing behind that.
No, it's just
yours is passive. Yeah. Exactly what you just said was a passive, aggressive move for them to shut the fuck up. It wasn't. See, when a woman says okay, this is what happens. That's us. See, that's us. That's us. That's us. You know what the female does? She go, and it's just like this. Same look. Okay.
And in her mind, she's calling
In
somebody.
her mind,
Whatever
she done fucked the
got.
nigga tonight already. She done already picked out the fuck him dress. She done already told her friends exactly what lie to tell you, because if you happen to show up in your flip flops and a muumuu dress and your fucking she got it all planned out already. Women are different, bro. They're different. Believe that shit. That okay is serious. See, Topaz said the same thing. That okay means so much. It's not regular. It's a different type of feeling. You be like, what the fuck? Like, NJ Househead was popping. You live on the world. Oh, excuse me. I do that. See? I told you. I can't stop it. It's a thing. Memory. It's a muscle memory. I'm live on my Yafi podcast with my man, Bath. So used to saying that. But here he is. Like I said, it's just a difference when it comes to women and how they do things. We're cerebral, where our passive aggressiveness, we just want you to stop arguing. A woman's the cerebral shit up here, they are, watch how I'm about to get your ass back and you're not going to know it. It is going to easily just jump upon you out of nowhere. And that's what scares me about women.
Yeah, but you know,
think about it. Your dad didn't think real shit. I'm going to bring you back to your parents, right? Mm-hmm. Your dad didn't sneak to whoop your ass. Your mom did. You would go, you did some shit in school that you ain't had no business doing, and you get the fuck home,
your mom
already know what's done happened already.
She's like, go ahead,
she go get shower. Go get the shower. Go ahead. Matter of fact, please go now, because what's name just used up the majority of the hot water. I want to make sure that you can still get some good water. I want to make sure you good.
Absolutely.
You get in there, you mean I took all your mama clothes off. You like, yeah, mom. She
done Vaseline the belt.
She's sitting on the side doing this shit. Pow, pow, the dummies, pow. You like, what's that noise? What's that? Pow. What the fuck is that noise, nigga? Mom, I think the water pressure's fucked up. Like, what? Next thing you know, you getting the 6-inch ass whooping because your mom done heard everything you did in school and she there whooping your ass. You did not know it was coming. That's the difference between men and women. My dad just punched you in the fucking chest.
It was never.
You walked in the house, wow, like, oh my God, you see your breath leave and everything. Like, oh shit, that was air, nigga. It was never a thing. Like, no, like, you ever see your mom throw something at you because she couldn't reach nothing else? That shit wasn't told to you. That shit was already premeditated. She knew she was going to throw her shoe at you. She just didn't know what point she was going to throw her shoe at you. She was just like, oh, true. You was like, fuck, nigga. I didn't know that shit was coming. You standing there like, hey, ma, I ain't going outside. Damn it. Like, that's the cerebral shit.
It happens.
So it started from being a child.
Women are planners. I get that.
So then you can't sit here and say that men have more, they're not more cerebral. We're not.
No, I'm not saying that we're more cerebral. I'm saying that men have less, there's less emotion behind it with a man. Way less emotion behind it with a man than it is with a woman. With a woman, it's a whole emotional decision. With a man, it was a logical or illogical decision. It was just a decision. It had nothing to do with the emotions behind it. You didn't do it because you were angry. You did it because it was there. Like that was your outlet. So that's why you did it. But that's why I look at men who put their hands on women as pussies, because that's a woman thing to do. Like that was an emotional reaction. You emotionally reacted to the situation.
Man, but you put your hands on the woman, you're a whole fucking fuckboy for that. Like I never understood putting my hand on a woman. And I have one. And you ever notice you have a girlfriend, you look at her and be like, you look stronger than a motherfucker. Like I know when we have sex that you sometimes try to, lift me, and I'm like, hold up, what the fuck is you doing? Yeah, well. So I'm already thinking that I would not swing on you because I'm thinking that you probably got some. I've had girlfriends that I know for a fact have hands. Believe that shit. I don't know. I just say, you know how you want to slap out your girl real quick? Like, you ain't going to do shit. My girl stood up like, oh, hold one, bitch. Like, oh, excuse me. Like, I done put her in a mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she done clicked back into some shit that done happened back in Chester somewhere. Oh, did I show you that one? Good. There it goes. But yeah, like, oh boy. Dead ass. Shout out to Boo. You know what it is, cuz yo, bow up at you like, yo, nigga, what's up? Like I had them. Like I know what it is. Like I'm not throwing my hands with my chick, not at all. Cause I know I don't like punk chicks. I don't like punk chicks at all. I got a gun pulled on me, and my chick stood in the back and was like,
Well,
bitch, happens. What?
That happens.
No, it don't happen. You better what?
Listen, I don't know. What my thing is this.
I can't have a punk chick.
I don't think I've dated a punk chick, but I also can say that every woman I've been with, only like one of them.
Shout out to Tosh in the building. You live on the Yafi podcast. What's up, Angie? What's popping? Make sure you go to Facebook Live. Look for You Asked For It podcast. We are live talking that shit right now. DW, what's popping? Dorian in the building. We are live on the Yafi podcast. Go to Facebook Live right now. Or you got to type in, what's up, Jackie? Type it in. Send them to it. Jackie, put it in a little chat right there so they can come over to Facebook and check us out. Yeah, man. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Like I don't even, most of the chicks I date, like I can honestly say for the most part, I don't even think they've ever physically been in a fight. It's just not, again, it's just not the type of chick that I attract. But then I think about there are other women that, there are women that I've dated that have probably been in fights, but it's not the major thing. Like I could really care less.
Oh no, it's not a major. I'm not out there looking for a thug chick. Like I'm not out here like, no, I really which one of you chicks is in MMA out this motherfucker?
I really think you go out looking for a chick that look like she can knuckle. Like I really think that's the thing. Like I'm sitting here going through your exes.
So wait, bro. One of the chicks that I dealt with knew Aikido. She told she told my boy, like, yo, I don't really want to hurt you because I can really flip you. And I'll flip you and I'll probably hurt you. And I don't want to do that. Uh-huh. He in turn told her, ain't nobody flipping me. I'm 200 some pounds. You weigh like 160. You know what she did? She flipped his fat ass. Hard. And I looked down at the ground like, I told you, stupid ass, not to let her do it.
And he deserved it.
Like, that's what happened. But so I didn't go out looking for her. You would have never known. You would have never known this chick would, fuck you up quick, too.
But I'm sitting here thinking about your exes, right? I'm sitting here thinking about your exes.
Oh, so you mean if I think about your exes, I don't think some of them motherfuckers can get busy? No. First of all, some of them is kingpins. The fuck you talking about? Oh, all right.
That just means she got a team. That don't mean she can knuckle.
So you calling him a punk? So you calling him a punk?
Oh, for her, I'm for sure calling a punk.
Get the fuck out of this. For sure.
Oh my God. For sure calling a punk. And I'm calling her.
Whatever, nigga.
And I'm calling her a punk because of live on-site stuff that happened. Like I'm calling her a punk because when we were in the club and the chick and the other chick showed up. Where'd she go? Oh, she faded into the crowd. Oh, hold me back. Oh, for real? That's what you do? Yeah. Whole punk. When she had the chance, you couldn't pour her on her at all. You couldn't have liquefied her and poured her onto her at all. Like it was not happening. So yes, that one right there. Yes, absolutely. So and if anybody needs any greenery, hit me up offline, and I got you. I can hook you up with her because again, like I said, I'm loyal to a fault. Me and her don't even bang like that no more. But listen, I mean, if y'all need something, I got you. Because if I get it, if I can hook up, and I mean, if she gets to the bag, we get to the bag. That's how I look at it.
And then I got high, but no, I'm just saying though. 420, it's all over. But I'm just saying, you're gonna sit here and say that you're going through my exes and really saying,
yeah, like I'm sitting here thinking about your exes. Like, think about your exes.
Okay.
Except for one. Matter of fact, and she looked like the one that you're talking about that punked out with the gun situation. She looked like she could throw hands.
She couldn't throw shit.
But she looked like
she couldn't throw. She couldn't shoot fish in a barrel, my nigga.
But
she couldn't shoot fish in a barrel. My mother was like, "What the fuck? My son got a gun in his face and you screaming like a little punk." What you mean?
And then think about our mothers. Think about your mom. Think about my mom.
My mom's an OG, so is your mom. What do you mean?
That's the type of women that you're attracted to.
But you aren't, because you just said that.
But they might be able to. I just can't. I just don't have a history of it.
Listen, it's not that I'm trying to attract the girl that's going to be the thug out there. I just don't want you to be a punk. Don't be a punk. I'm not a punk. I was never grown up. I'm not a punk. I don't believe in that shit. My blood do not pump Kool-Aid. I can't do it. So I don't want nobody around me. I'm not saying you got to jump in the fight. But if you do, I think we are going to have the best sex ever after because I'm looking at you like, yo, that was so sexy, yo. Like, you stole the shit out that nigga. Like, I'm looking at that. Like, I had a girl that was ready, was with the shits.
All right, so let's
with
say
the shits. Like, no, I
so
want
let's
that.
say let's say you in a situation you actually losing the fight and she jump in and she knocked Bo out and you couldn't. How would you feel?
I'm standing over that nigga like you just got knocked the fuck out. What you mean? What you mean? She got the best of them. I can't get look. We in this together. We like y'all see them videos where a girl be out somewhere with her dude, and then the girl hit his girl, and then he hit the girl. I'm knocking you clean the fuck out for my girl. I don't care who you are. If you swing on my girl, just on some, because I seen one video. This girl came out of nowhere and swung like what? The girl wasn't even paying attention. She could have knocked her clean out on some Joey Jihad type shit. It would have been fucked up. And she swung like boom and hit the girl. And the dude turned around and MMA John Jones elbowed the bullshit out this chick. Wham! She went clean to sleep. I wasn't mad. I clapped. Bitch, you shouldn't have ran up like that. That's what you get. Like, my girl would feel some type of way if I didn't.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, you saw this bitch hit me, you ain't do nothing. Look, that's two girls, y'all do what you got. No, my mom, first of all, my mom would fuck me up. My mom be like, you ain't swing. What?
No, I didn't swing. I just grabbed her and threw her to the ground or something.
Yeah, something. Like, I ain't listen, something got to
if I hit her,
I think I'm going to,
you're
going to sleep.
Yeah, like it's not a.
Like, it's night-night.
Yeah, like
it's night-night. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to let, like, I got a sister, right? We go out with her. I'm not worried about no girl saying nothing to her. I'm more worried about what she gonna do to them.
Well, no, see, like, all right, so I got a situation. Me and my cousin was down South Street, and this is my cousin, right? So me and her, we down South Street, we walking down the street. This chick completely disrespected her and like came right at me. Like, you can't tell that we not together, but you like just off sight, you can't tell that we not together. But my cousin felt disrespected. She squared the chick up, knocked her right out in front of Ventresca. What was the joint that used to be? It was a clothing store. Knocked her right out between 4th and 3rd Street. Knocked her clean out right on South Street. And we weren't even together, but she was just like, that was just disrespectful. And I was like, you're right. Let's go back to work.
See, my whole thing is this. I'm just like, so Jackie, hold on, because we got people replying. Jackie said, y'all need to break up if she fought for you because you losing. What? What you mean? How does that work out? So I'm going to break up with the chick because I'm losing. Wait a minute, hold on. First of all, let's put this in perspective. You as a person, and I believe this as far as I'm concerned, I can't win.
Oh, and Samara, she's in Jersey too. I got you.
Yeah, you're good. I don't believe that I can win every fight. I don't believe that at all. I believe there's somebody that can probably fuck me up. I'm all for that. But you're not going to just whoop my ass.
I'll be honest with you. So I don't think there's too many people that can beat me in a one-on-one.
Listen. First of all, don't nobody fight as hard as I do. I think so. I'm not really worried about that. I'm worried about the fact that I'm going to say that there are people out here.
Especially now that I'm on Herbalife, my stamina's all up, all crazy. Like I be in fit camp. Like no, I don't think.
Let me tell you something. Okay.
Just last couple, not even a couple months ago. Like man, in fact, baby, about 6 months ago, I knocked the young boy out. So I'll do it again.
I'm not telling. Listen, nigga, these. Nitol, help you get your Z's. I've been out here for that. I'm with the shits. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna never underestimate anybody because some people. You would never think never think that George, our boy George, little, he looked little. He looked like he don't fight like that, but that's the main nigga you really don't want to do much with because that nigga is crazy.
No, but then I look at Kill and I'm like, yo, that nigga put niggas in hospitals on every fight he's ever had. A nigga ended up in the hospital. I don't understand that because I'm like, yo, like if I had to be 100% honest, you know what I mean? Like the one out of all of us, I'm like, yo, Kill probably will never fight. Like he'll probably talk his way out of it. And I'm not saying that he can't fight.
That's because he was manipulative as fuck when we were younger. So
exactly. So I never thought that he would actually get into a fight. So when his back was against the wall, the 3 times that I know of, niggas ended up in the hospital for days or weeks at a time.
That's not, but then that's how I look at that is just, okay. So That's why I say you can't underestimate the people. Yeah. So I'm not gonna underestimate anybody and say that I'm out here and I'm just thinking I can whoop the world. Because if I get in a fight and my girl there and I'm fighting so you know how they got the meme pictures where it's like this big ass bulk ass nigga and you say you touch a girl ass, what you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
First of all, I'm gonna turn and look at it like, yo, is you crazy? Because everybody, because this is the one thing about people, and you can believe this, everybody got a soft spot where they drop at. Big niggas, little niggas, small, medium-sized niggas, medium niggas, they all got somebody gonna drop somewhere. You get kicked in the nuts, your nuts, period, it's over. I don't care who you are, unless you just ain't got no nuts. Or, kick. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You kick a person in their leg the wrong way, the fight's over with. So my thing is, if I'm fighting and I give them the swift kick in the nuts, bow!
Hey, Dorian, I ain't 40 yet. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't 40 yet. And when I turn 40, I'm going to have 40-40s. It's cool. And I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting now. Like, the only reason I fought then was because there was so many people around.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to fight. Like, what's the point at this point? I'm too grown for that.
I didn't have a choice.
I'm too grown for that. It was one of those
situations where if I'd have went to my car and did all that, it would have made the situation worse. But in reality, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, I'm over 35.
Oh, yeah, first of all, I don't listen. Let me tell you something real quick, too. I ain't about rolling all on the ground with you. Oh, I'm not doing none of that shit. First of all, my clothes probably cost too much for me to be rolling on the ground with you. But as long as
this Purple Rain t-shirts from Target, yo, you can get duffed out in this.
Listen, I'm all for the duff out. I feel you. I'm all for the duff out. Like, that's not the problem. I'm just saying I'm not getting into it because I feel like we got license to do shit now. So, like, if you do some dumb shit, normally my girl, my baby now got a license. You might do the wrong shit. You might have a bullet in you before I say something. She might be like, nigga, bow, get the fuck out of here. Like, so, listen, well, I'm going to feel bad if she shoot you? No. I'm going to break up with her, Jackie, because she shot that nigga? No. I'm going to look at that nigga like, should have been a little faster there. How you have it on the string? You almost got it. You better get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? No.
She's always on.
She's always on point. Always on point. Like, that's what you got to do. If she on point, she on point. Shout out to Ed. Appreciate you. Happy for you quitting your job and finally doing what you want to do in life. Become financially free. That's all I'm going to tell you. But go to the Yafi Podcast on Facebook right now at You Asked For It. And you'll find us right now on Facebook Live. Join this conversation.
Shout out to Sarah Dellis for just joining.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. Everybody's in here. I think I see Angie in here. Everybody is in here now. We are talking. So let's get in some more juicy conversation.
Shout out to Lisa.
We had some stuff that we was talking about. So
all right,
let's get into this one. Because me and this nigga had a bad conversation about this, and we almost got into an argument.
All right.
Are y'all coming from oral sex? Because this nigga lying.
All right, so here we go. Like, I'm gonna have to make whole phone calls on the show again. Like, bro, listen, I'm sorry, it's never happened. Wait, and we're just gonna leave it at that.
Is it pour time? Is it pour time?
I've already poured.
You poured already? I need to be poured.
There you go. That's why you got a second cup. One's for that. One's for that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So listen. So I don't know about anybody else, and I'm not saying that I don't enjoy oral sex. You know, somebody, you know what I mean, chick giving me head, like, I do enjoy it, but I've never come from oral sex. It's never happened. I don't know. I don't know. So I know it's a mental block, and I've always known it was a mental block. But I've never come from oral sex, and I've had great head. It's not I'm like, I can't say.
I know it's girls in this. I know it's women in here right now. Wait, hold on. Who's reading? Topaz. Hold on, Topaz. So you saying, Topaz, now put it in the damn chat. You ain't never come from oral sex. Go ahead and put it in there. I just want to make sure so I know that I'm reading the correct shit before I start telling y'all niggas shit. Because y'all bugging.
It might be true. Like, everybody don't, you know what I mean, get down like everybody else. We sipping on Monkey Shoulder. You know, this is the all real gentleman drink whiskey. And we got the Via Jolinda Moscato that we're drinking on as well. Yes, we're mixing our lights and darks. We don't care.
Yeah, we do that. Like this
Topaz says she has come.
So Topaz has come. Oh, okay.
She's come. I don't listen. I'm sorry. It just is. I don't know. I know it's a mental block, but I'm not gonna pay a therapist to talk it out of me. No, I'm good.
Could you imagine that story? Laying on the sofa.
No, wait,
so
I have.
Bessie,
wait, no, I
why
have.
are you not coming
So,
from oral sex?
I have
coming
two.
From any other?
I have two friends that are both therapists. One's a doctor, one's just a therapist, and they're both well practiced and well studied relationship therapists. This is what they do, and nah, bro, I'm not having that conversation. Even if whatever the conversation is, like whatever deep down that I'm holding on to as to why, it just is what it is. Like I'm sorry, I just don't, I don't care enough.
So he believes that he's not. I'm sorry. I feel like. So you mean to tell me that don't make you feel any type of way that no woman has ever made you bust from
oral sex?
From oral sex?
No, I don't feel a way about it at all. Because I'm more concerned with her coming. Like, I don't care.
So wait a minute. So that's how I love to give as well as get. We both have come.
Yeah. So all right. Cool.
Why look at Tamara's eyes? Why are Tamara's eyes so big right now? What's with the big eyes though?
What's the surprise? I don't know. Like I don't know. But again, like I don't. I'm sorry.
I feel like she thinks that she knows something that we don't. That you're telling a lot.
She knows somebody and if all right. So if the person that we know in common, or even people like a few of my exes, Tamara, and if any of them have told you a story of me coming from oral sex, I'm telling you now that they're lying, and that's it.
Call the show. Call the show. Call the show. I don't want to hear it because I don't believe this shit. Call the show because I'm not going to sit up alive. I know that I don't bust from listen.
So yesterday I was talking to the therapist about this whole situation, and the thing is, like, there's proof that women do take it as a challenge, and that's awesome. But I'm telling you now, for me, it ain't that type of party. Like I'm not doing it because that's what it is. But women take it as a challenge, and for a lot of them, they're like, yo, for the one, I'll just be honest, for the ones that have taken it that way, it was probably some of the worst that I've gotten.
She said, I would take you not coming as a personal challenge to get you there.
Yeah, so, and I get it, and I'm cool with that. Like, women have tried. But
why it gotta be so mental for a man? It ain't mental for me. Shit, fuck that. When it's good, it's good.
It's just it's just like rubbing one out for most men, and for me, it's not. For me, sex is not the same.
Okay. So rubbing one out. So when you rubbing one out, you just rubbing one out. You cool? Like you? And I'm just asking. When you rub one out, it's just bang, you good.
Yeah.
So if you're getting that sensation from that,
because it's not just the sensation. My imagination as vivid as it is, bro. Listen, I've been in some bad snacks, some dead fish pussy, and replayed some highlight reel shit from another chick.
Here we go. Wait, man. Hold on. So he brought something into here that's a little bit on the guy code side of things, and he shouldn't have said it.
Listen, if women don't know that men run through highlight reels when it gets boring, then I'm sorry, you're bad.
Shit, women run through them shits. You're fucking liars. Women do the same shit.
If a man is not enjoying himself, or like, like the condom's too tight, whatever his reason is for not really enjoying it, then by all means, he's going to go to the highlight reel. And if you don't know what the highlight reel is his top 5 sexual experiences ever, period. And he's going to go to one of those top 5, whichever one is closest to the chick he's with. And that's it. And he's going to pull from that in that video in his mind, and bam, it's going to get him there. You might think, oh, yeah, I made this nigga. No. He did that all by himself because he was all in his head. And you were literally just a conduit.
Because it's all in his head. He thought about it over and over and over and over and over.
Listen, when we was having this conversation, you had a whole moment.
No, but my moment was because he said, listen, I ain't never came from oral sex. Nigga, I started thinking right off the top, like, nigga.
Listen,
nigga.
You just you started like, oh wait, listen, but wait, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, I've had some great, like, on some, like, yo, like, this is awesome. I want you to keep going, but this is an exercise in futility for the both of us. Like, it's pointless. Like, let's figure something else out.
It's not pointless because you're not putting your 110% in.
What do you want me to do? Grab her by the back of the head and stab her in front?
Facts! What do you mean? Fucking shut the fuck. Goddamn, shut up. No, what do you mean? Like, are you asking me this question? Like, nigga, look.
Listen.
Sometimes.
Listen. Maybe I've done too much. Maybe I've done too much research.
Listen, Theodis said you can stand up in a lot of places. That's another one.
Listen, and I can
stand up in it.
All right. So, and another thing, like on some sexual position type shit, I can't come standing up. It is what it is. Shit happens. I don't know. Just is what it is.
He said your thoughts kill the mojo. That's what Dorian just said. Your thoughts kill the mojo. We alive talking about sex right now on the world. No, I'm doing it again. Fuck me. On the Yafi podcast. Please go to You Asked For It on Facebook. Just look up You Asked For It and go to Facebook right now. We are live having this conversation. Because I feel like I don't have no problem, putting a hand down and see, what did she say? I gotta see this.
So Topaz said, that just means you truly weren't into the person.
That's not true. See, I don't think that's true.
That is 100% not true. Not at all.
So if you don't come, you're not.
Yeah, no, that's not at all. Not at all. It might have been the cable bill was due as to why I didn't come, but I'm telling you now, it ain't had nothing to do with her at all. Not at all. It wasn't because I wasn't that into. First off, if I wasn't that into her, I probably wouldn't have did it in the first place. Because again, we talked about this on episode 1. I'm going for the button. Like I'm a button pusher. I'm going for the button. So if it's,
you know what he just said? I have to.
Said I come and say they can't without the candles being lit. Listen, Dorian, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. Listen. I gotta be.
Even Homer went a different way on this one.
Listen. I did it on the concrete floor and with my back being scraped on the floor. Like I got up and had back burns and I still came. Like the ambiance ain't a thing.
I don't mind the ambiance. That's not the point. I'm just like, listen. I don't believe.
The phone for my mom while we live.
No, not at all.
Your mom might say something.
Yes, she would definitely say something. I'm not. If mom be like, Dre, why did you? No, mom, this ain't Dre. This is his ill twin counterpart.
No, I'm not.
DeAndre.
I'm not answering the phone for my mother. Sorry, Mom.
I can't do it.
I love you, though. Tell my mom.
He said that scene the type that can't without the candle. Wow. Yeah, he called you light skinned.
Listen, and it is. Called you light skinned. Again, uptown all day. But listen, it is what it is. And I'm not. It just is like I'm not. I'm sorry. It's I don't understand why, and I don't care to know. And I'm not sending this as a challenge to anybody. I'm not telling you, yo, get in my... No, because the first chick that...
like, you gonna have a whole DM tab to just...
Listen, and when I was talking to Maya... Shout out to Maya again, because we definitely going to have her podcast started pretty soon as well. We're going to have her. We'll have a couple other podcasts started, and I just can't wait. But, again, I digress. The fact remains... that I'm not out here, I'm not using this as a ploy to challenge anyone. So please do not go in my inbox about it. Like if you want to get in my inbox on some other shit. Don't use this as your way in. Now you can use the podcast in general as your way in, but don't use that whole he don't come from head thing as a way in. Because you might not even get a chance to try.
Wow. He said you won't even get a chance to try. You can't even taste the dick. Like, none of that.
You can't just put your dick in anybody's mouth.
That's true, because I'm telling you.
Mono is a thing.
Nigga. You can get, nigga. Pull your dick out. That shit be looking like a Super Mario stage. You be all right then. I'm just saying, like that shit is real. Like look, man, I don't understand where like some people just. I mean, if you saying that you can't, by all means.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, because at one point in time I thought I was like,
something's wrong with you.
No, I thought I was addicted to sex in general. So I was like, but that wasn't the thing. Like I wasn't after that. But I realized what it was though. What I wasn't addicted. I was addicted to sex, but I was also addicted to the power that sex gave me. So it was like what did he say? What did Theodis Ely say on the song? When he was like, oh, men think they God's gift to women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was God's gift to women sexually. Like I thought that I could satisfy anybody.
Think you still are?
I don't. Everybody, listen, I've thrown in some bad performances.
We've talked about the bad performances, C-Dick, but all right, so let me ask you a question. Do your bad performances outweigh your good performances?
No.
See?
Even Jordan had a bad game. Not many, few and far between, but he's had them. You know? Kobe tore his Achilles. You know? Still put up 81 though.
So with that being said,
he put up 60 on his last game. Just saying, I'm going out on top. That's that whole, like, all right, so let's get into that. That's what we were talking about as well. The whole challenging thing, like the competition sexually, like with you and your partner. Like, what is that like? Like, I feel like I'm gonna win every time. Like, I'm not leaving until I win. And if I don't win, I can't. Like I said last time, like I can walk out of here and get hit by a bus. There's no comeback. Damn. Now what? That's my last performance. I can't leave that as my last performance on people.
Why? Like me and mine. I'm being honest with you. Me and mine is different because like we both out to the competition is real. Like it's like, yo, whatever you do, I'm gonna try and get the one up on you. But if I don't, understand the next time we stretch out.
I don't want to speak this into existence. I might walk out and get hit by a bus. Who knows? I gotta listen. I'm sorry.
Nigga, the bitch from Mean Girls was still fucking after she got hit by the bus.
She got to swear every time.
I feel that way. I definitely believe in that.
She got to swear.
Definitely believe in that. Most women that I dealt with didn't know what squirting was until I was like, listen, let me tell you something. Let me show you how this is gonna go down. I need to let you know, and she's like, am I peeing? No, you're not peeing. You're not peeing. Some of it's some pee maybe, but the majority of that is stuff that you're shooting out because you never did it before. The other niggas you were dealing with were trash. They weren't as gifted or thought about you in that tone and really studied your body to know what needed to be done. So I did that.
They didn't pay attention.
Yeah, they paid no attention at all.
See you, Topaz.
So I'm just saying, like,
you can't deep sea dive in every ocean. I love it, Topaz. That was awesome.
Nah, you can't deep sea dive. No, not at all. I don't trust the Gordon's fishermen. I don't trust that. Like, I don't know, but yeah, man, I don't believe in. Like, I'm with you. I believe that you're supposed to have a woman squirt. Like, that's supposed to happen.
Absolutely.
Like, if you're not, something's wrong. And now I know a lot of women are going to say, well, all women aren't squirters. They are. Y'all just don't.
I mean,
it may not be projectiling.
Yeah, it may
you might not be on your Jada Fire shit. Shoot it all the way across the room.
Shout out to Jada Fire.
Shout out to Jada. Squirt woman? What?
Shout out to Jada.
Yo, she scared me when I first saw that. I actually turned the porno off. That shit, yeah, it scared me. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I was like, could you imagine being down there and all of a sudden that shit? Like, I listen. I've had some, but I have never. Not like that. Not in the middle of no.
That's a skill.
Her shit is different. That shit is like, honey, did you turn the sprinklers on? And this shit come flying at you like it's crazy. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that was scary, nigga. That wasn't regular. I was like, hold on. What did she have? Like, does she have something? Yo, I really thought, and I swear to God, y'all gonna think I'm tripping. I thought she had took like a turkey baster and squeezed water in there and then shot it out. Because if your Kegel muscles are strong enough, you can do that. But no, she was naturally pulling that stuff and she'd start doing this number right here. And 2 minutes later, that should be on your back wall. Like,
number right here.
This number right here. Because, you see how fast that is? You see that shit right there? That shit causes shit. That shit happens right there. That means something. She's a ring, and if I happen to turn the other way and goes into that, shit is going to happen. It's going to happen. But don't look at me, fucker. You've done it. You know how you put your finger in there and then you get a cramp in your fucking hand because you're like, oh, shit. Fuck. Your hand come out looking like this and shit, like you throwing up a gang sign, nigga. That means you did that shit correctly. When you come out and you throwing up crip signs, you just like, fuck it, nigga, let me, fuck you talking about, cut. Like, like. Oh, God.
I hate you. I hate you.
If I take one more drink.
Oh, my God, seriously.
You know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, y'all act like.
All right.
Because I think fingering sort of went out of the window.
Yeah, without. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
Why not? Why not? You know why fingering went out of the window? Because a lot of y'all young niggas is dirty. Don't laugh. A lot of y'all young niggas is dirty. Y'all don't like washing your hands. Y'all don't like cleaning your nails. Y'all don't like, my grandmother used to say, keep your nails clean. Who pussy you digging in with your hands dirty?
Makes a lot of sense.
My grandmother was real. Tell you some real shit. Like, yo, same thing. Like, you better keep a clean house. Why? What bitch gonna take her clothes off and throw them on the ground and get the house dirty?
Yeah, she might lose them.
Yeah. So, it's certain things. That's why I think fingering went out the book. Like,
because niggas is dirty.
Niggas is dirty. Women like, you ain't sticking your finger in my foot. Nigga done smoke weed and black and mild fingers. Now you stick your finger in a twat and come out and smell it. It smell like Newports and bad decisions. Oh God, son! Like,
yo, listen.
Oh
right.
Man, I'm just saying. That's not just God. Oh, see that? Wait a minute. You can know what you're doing and not have a woman squirt. Anybody say you couldn't? We ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying, if you squirting, I know the job has been done. It's proof. It's proof. You can't go to your friends and be like, and after you mad because he ain't talking to you no more or something, and be, he this, that, and the third. Let me send you this picture of my sheet. Because I don't remember dropping any water on it. I don't remember it happening to just fall in the tub. But it looks that way. I don't remember getting in the bed and peeing. I don't have that problem.
That scene from Freddy?
Yeah, the whole scene from Freddy. Right up to the top. It's like, man, I gotta listen. If I know you coming over, I got sheets ready. Because I know you're gonna get all this work. Like, there's no unemployment line. So just
doing this with my left hand really sucks.
Yeah, I don't like doing my left hand either. Now the other stuff, Look, Tamara's laughing. I'm just saying. Y'all.
Shout out to Jersey's finest. I don't know what you were commenting on that.
ST. So, AT, what was you commenting on? What was so high school? What was so high school,
I'm assuming he's talking about finger.
No. Oh, she's talking about the finger?
Oh, Jersey's finest is a chick?
Nigga, look at the picture.
I can't see the picture from
here.
You
blind motherfucker. Listen, we have people that work for America's Best.
Listen.
This nigga looked down, just like looked at the picture and said, I said, the fuck am I looking at?
See the picture.
This nigga blind.
I'm about to look at the picture from my phone.
Oh, yeah? Go ahead.
Hey.
Who are you haying at?
Jersey's.
Oh, now he's haying at you. A minute ago, he thought you was a fucking dude, so he getting hay at you.
I couldn't see the picture.
I should let you hay at him like I was a fucking dude. See how you felt about that one.
I wouldn't have hayed.
You wouldn't have hayed at that point?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't have.
No hay in the middle of the barn? All right, cool.
No.
So Dorian said, I've heard half of the time women rather the fingers anyway if we know what we're doing.
If she rathers her fingers, then she's only dealt with smaller guys. I'm gonna be honest with that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest on that one. Because I just don't believe that she's been with a guy who can push the button.
Yeah.
Because the button's in the back.
Yeah. It's past the sciatic nerve on the other side of the medulla oblongata.
Yeah,
where you can't feel shit.
She hasn't been with someone that's been trying to rearrange organs.
Break down walls. Yeah. I'm all for the Trump shit.
Exactly.
No,
I'm Mexican out this show.
Mexican. We do that.
Excellent.
Arriba! Cinco de Mayo coming.
One of the Chilean miners or something.
Yeah.
Something to that.
Yeah, hard hat, pitchfork.
Yeah, I'm going in and going hard.
And when I leave and you make that, that's it right there. That's the noise. If a woman does that, we've told you before. Remember, it's a patent rule you learned from us.
I got a discount for you. Listen.
She's talking about figuring out America's Best. You blind bastard.
Bro.
And she's laughing. That's hilarious.
I couldn't see because my eyes is half closed because I've been drinking and my eyelashes are super long, and so I couldn't see. That's all. Sorry. Whatever.
I'm gonna let him rock with that. If he wants to justify that bullshit, I'm not gonna do it.
But then I pulled.
I'm not gonna do it.
I pulled it up on my phone and I see that it's a woman, and I appreciate all of our women. I love black women and white women too sometimes, but black women, especially black women, Puerto Rican women. It's in that order.
Better chill, all these black women in here.
I love all of them. Absolutely.
Listen, Jay-Z, chill out. I'm just saying.
It is what it is.
He said he loved all y'all.
I love all of my women. All of them. I got 4 black daughters. Like, I love all of them. One of them's the daughter of a drug dealer. But still, love them all.
This nigga.
What?
Listen,
I said that in my whole loyalty post. You ain't see it? Did you see it?
I don't go on a lot of your posts because I'm like this motherfucker here, so I don't go on a lot of your posts.
So I said, I don't care why we broke up or whatever. I got a girl that does insurance. I got an ex that does insurance. I got an ex that's a travel agent. I got an ex that makes her own lotions and hair products. And I got an ex that's a drug dealer. If I need or have to refer any of those services, I'm going to them first. Period. End of story. And that's just how I feel like everybody should be. Like I guess I'm just loyal to a fault, I guess. I feel like that's how you should be. Like you should be that loyal to everybody. I don't care what it is, why you broke up, why y'all not talking no more or whatever. The fact still remains that, especially if y'all got kids together, if she gets to the bag, your kids get to the bag. Like, are you gonna deny her that?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I get you. You're right on that.
Now, if y'all broke up and y'all get to the bag separately, she doesn't get any of the bag directly, but your kids get some of the bag. But I don't feel as though if y'all break up, then the other party doesn't deserve any of the bag. And I think that if she gets to the bag, I don't deserve none of the bag. Like, whatever.
You would feel you want some of that bag because if it was something that y'all was doing together, I think you would want some of that bag.
I wouldn't want none of the bag because the bag comes with strings. The bag comes with conversations. The bag comes with stuff that I don't want to have to deal with on top of getting the bag. So if I got to talk to her, then I don't want to get the bag.
See, I don't understand how you don't want to get to that because I feel like, so you saying if you had started a podcast out with a chick and y'all broke up and then the podcast got bought out,
then that's partially mine because we signed. I'm making
together,
but I'm making sure the paperwork gets me part of that bag. That's all. I'm making sure. What I'm saying is like I'm saying in the support aspect. So let's say I don't have a girl. So let's say your girl, we on this podcast joint, she's super supportive. She watching now. You know, she shares it and all of that, right? Y'all break up. You know what I mean? She not getting none of this bag. If I gotta burn your half, she ain't getting none of this bag. I'm just being honest. Like I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all right now. Like, and shout out to you for the discount. But on some real shit, if it's up to me, you ain't getting none of the bag if you leave my man. Or if y'all break up for whatever reason, you ain't getting none of the bag. Period. End of story. But you're entitled to all of the bag as long as y'all together. That's it.
Why is it? See, it's cool. Bag is the baby. What? What? Dorian? No, that's talking about no damn baby. What's wrong with you, nigga?
Like so to me, no, you won't get none of this bag. I'm sorry, and I love you to death, but you ain't getting none of this bag.
If I start something with somebody and I'm in it.
No, I'm not saying start it with them. I'm saying she's just in a supportive role. She was in the gym with you while you was in the gym shooting your jump shots. She was sitting in the sideline egging you on. Go ahead, baby. You got 2 more in you. Go ahead, baby. You got 2 more in you. You know what I mean? Making sure you get the 10,000 jump shots a day. She was doing all that. Okay. She was there for you. But right before you got the bag, she dipped off and was like, yo, I can't be with you no more because of X, Y, Z. You giving her that bag? For real? No, she's not getting nothing, bro. Not a dime, bro.
No, they don't. That someone wouldn't deserve that because I wouldn't expect her to give it to me if I left.
Yeah, I mean,
I wouldn't expect her to give it to me. If I left right before she was about to get that bag, I wouldn't expect her to give it to me. Yeah, it was something that we started together.
She'd get all that is a participation trophy. She getting a trophy for participating, but she ain't finished the race. She don't get none of the bag.
He's giving us a DNF.
Did not finish. Incomplete grade. Sorry.
I didn't do a lot of incomplete work in school.
Yeah.
I just didn't show up to class. Like, fuck. And I was an A student. How ironic was that? I never showed up. I was an A student.
Listen, some people gifted.
I mean, but then I guess the strings you talking about is then because now you got to be fucking your ex.
No, you don't got to be fucking her. But you got to at least have a conversation with her because you got to know what bank account to send it to.
Why? Would you fuck the ex?
Would I?
Yeah.
A couple.
See, no. And yeah,
there's a couple I don't.
No.
Purely on a sexual level, yeah. If we could keep it just there, yeah.
And how do you expect that to even happen? Because that's not going to happen like that.
I don't know. Great communication, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not. Look, it has to be a very certain situation that I'm going to like fuck the ex.
Great communication. Like we would have to have. All right, so there's certain things that she would like. We would have. It would be communication, and I'd have to know that she was a whole savage. She'd have to be
As what?
as far as like being able to completely separate everything, like being able to separate the sex and the emotion, and being able to do all that.
First of all, women are never going to be able to do that because they're emotionally attached.
I don't believe that
Most women
true.
are emotionally attached to sex.
I've been dubbed multiple times, bro. I don't believe that women women don't have the ability to separate emotion from sex.
How you figure that?
Because I've been dubbed multiple times, meaning that I've been with a chick that it was purely a sexual thing, and as soon as I wanted to make it more, she was like, "No, bro, I'm good. All we doing is this."
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like, "All right, cool." And I again, instead of being vindictive,
but was she saying that because she knew that you weren't going to go any further?
I was the one that was pushing for further.
But did she believe that you were really pushing to be further, or did she believe this is just a right now thing?
I don't know, but I don't know what she.
That's the factors you got to bring up, homie.
I wasn't in her head, and if I was in her head, it was in a whole nother way. Turn that light.
That light's not on right now.
I said turn it up.
It's not on right now.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. But again, I'm not like, I don't like women. I believe that there are women out there that can separate emotion from sex.
Very few. I don't believe there are many. I think it's
there are women watching now. So, Samara, if you're still there, Sarah Dulles, if you're still there, Jersey's Finest, if you're still there, Jackie, if you're still there, I know Topaz said good night. But if y'all still there, answer the question, is it possible for a woman to separate emotion from sex? You know, like
I don't think it really is. I think it's hard. I think it's very hard. I think even for most men, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. Like if you have true feelings for the person you was dealing with, it's hard. No matter how you want to look at that.
It may be, but I don't know. I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Because I've seen women do it. Like I've seen women separate emotion from sex.
With their ex? If a woman sleeps with her ex, and 9 times out of 10, it's still emotions involved. They're not over them.
That's probably true. And they were probably manipulated into it.
Wait a minute. I know you fucking lying. I can most definitely separate the emotions and sleep with my ex, then look at him tomorrow like it never happened. It can be done. Absolutely. Yes.
That's it, bro. I'm telling you, it can be done.
Okay.
The sex might have been awesome, but that was it. They still know he's a whole asshole. But the sex was great, and she couldn't find a better sexual partner yet. So until she finds another better sexual partner, it is what it is. And a lot of times for men, it may just be the challenge of, I know you ain't find nobody better than me. Or if you say you found somebody better than me, let me prove it. That's the only reason he might even want to do it. Because he knows that she's a whole ass too. Listen, nah, bro. Nah.
Women. I feel what you're saying. I feel you. I feel what they're saying. Because I've had conversations with Tamara. I've had conversations with Jackie. I've had conversations with Sarah Dulles. I know that it's not half an asshole. No, a whole asshole.
A whole asshole. Not half. Because if they was half, they'd probably still be together. You could take a half asshole, but they know a whole asshole you can't take. It's not. I'm just saying you can't.
Oh man.
You can't take a whole asshole. It's just not the same. Not the same.
Nigga, chicks done dealt with you.
And I'm a whole asshole.
As long as you're owning up to it.
And I'm single now, and none of my exes want me back.
I don't think that's true.
Bro, none of my exes want me back.
I don't think that's true.
First off, 2 of them I'm not talking to. Like I refuse to ever have a conversation with them until I feel that it's safe to have a conversation for various reasons. Second, the other 2, they don't want me back. They don't want me back. Like none of my exes, I can't think of any of my exes that since I'll say 25, any ex that I've had since 2020, since 25, do I believe want me back?
Well, with you being older, most of them that moved on with their life. A lot of mine have moved on with their life. I look at them, I'm like, okay, I'm happy for you.
But honestly, sitting here.
Oh, here we go. He about to say some fuck shit, stupid shit. I'm just waiting for it. Okay, I'm okay.
So what's the
You
definition?
know why? Because I know this is America.
What's the definition of moving on from an ex? Like, what does that mean?
When I can walk past you in the street and not give a fuck if your ass was on fire.
See, that to me, like, I'm not that person. Like, I'm not the person that doesn't care about you. So I always care.
Oh, I am. Fuck you.
Yeah, so I always care.
Fuck
like,
you.
Like I got
when you listen.
Listen.
It's a fine line.
I got
the people that you really deal with.
I got
an
ex. Listen, I got an ex that I wasn't speaking to, like, at all. Didn't want to talk to her at all. And something happened. She got injured, and instead of me being a whole asshole, I was only half asshole during. And I dropped off some, pain meds and Epsom salt because it was, nobody else was going to do it. So I got you. Don't worry about it.
But that was a difference. You know why?
What was the difference?
You have a child.
All right. I could have just went and picked up my daughter and called it a day.
You're right, but I still don't, as much as I like. All right, listen.
You sitting here injured.
I don't believe that. That's fine, and I don't really fuck with you like that. But at the same time, if you got hurt, you know what?
Dude, if she was on fire, you piss on her. Like,
that's dead. That's dead. Because I understand what you're saying. That's dead. I wouldn't pee on her.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if she was on fire, you gonna put the fire out, is what I'm saying.
No.
You're not gonna put the fire out. You gonna let it burn. Let it burn.
You better know how that Usher shit go. It's certain exes, bro. Like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm so good.
I don't think certain people I'm still that angry.
It's certain exes that I'm like, yo, we cool, all that good shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain exes.
But you're gasoline.
Fuck out of here.
You're gasoline and I'm a match. So let's not even.
Nigga, you sliding down razor blades into the fucking lemons and fire and all that shit. And I can have the best pee ever that will put it all out. I will put that shit in a glass and give it to somebody else.
That's horrible.
It's truthful. I feel like if you ain't fuck with me at that time when I needed that shit, then why the fuck am I fucking with you?
Just to be a bigger person.
Fuck that, nigga. I'm fat. Fuck you talking about? I don't need to be the bigger person. Fuck these motherfuckers, cuz. Fuck you talking about? And fuck you too, Herbalife. Oh, I don't need to have no more drinks, man. Fuck, I'm good, man. I'm good because I'm liable to say anything I'm a fucking mouth right now. Why? What am I? Why am I trying to be the bigger person at this point? I don't get it. I understand being a bigger person in certain situations, but if that was the case, and you talk about being a bigger person, then you would have dropped off the meds without an issue. You wouldn't have had an issue. You would have just dropped them shits off and said, all right, I'm out. But you had an issue with it. So being the bigger person is not where you're trying to be. Let's be honest with it.
No, I was. I was at that moment. At that moment, I was being a bigger person.
That's because you had a whole fucking press talk beforehand. There was a whole conference, nigga. And I'm not going to tell you who it consisted of, but there was a motherfucking press conference before you walked in there. I know because I was on the side excuse me, Basim, can we get a question in, Basim? The fuck out of here. Don't try that shit. Nigga, you had a press conference before you made that decision. Before you decided to take your motherfucking talents in South Beach, your bitch ass had a fucking whole conference about how you felt about going in there to do what you did.
Because I had to get the shit off my chest.
You did.
I didn't feel like it was fair.
And so with you not feeling that it was fair, that meant that in the beginning, you were not for that bigger man shit. You were for fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, who's next? That's how that went down. And I understand it, but let's just be real. Hold up to the shit.
But I still ended up being the bigger person.
Still ended up being the bigger person. I'm always trying to be the bigger person. I don't believe in it all the time. All the time, it does not work out.
But there were times that it didn't take that. I'm saying with other exes, it didn't take that. One ex, so one ex, me and her, again, not talking at all, right?
Okay.
And I'm an exterminator. That's what I do, right?
Okay.
Out of nowhere, this bitch texts me, hey, what's the best way to get rid of mice?
Stop acting the way you act, bitch.
And me being the person that my mother and father raised and my grandmother raised and my grandmothers raised, the person that I am said, here's your answer. And that was it. Text her the best way to get rid of mice. She had follow-up questions, answered her follow-up questions. bro. Like that's
that
who
was
I
just you
am.
being nice, and that's
Who I
fine. There's
am.
nothing wrong with being
But,
nice.
But I got it. But again,
being nice.
But this chick was the one taking screenshots of my Facebook page, bringing that shit to child support court. Yeah, the same chick, bro. I don't hold on to shit. I don't care. Once I let it go, I let it go. Because once I let it go, I let the person go. Like, I'm to the point that, like, if I was to meet somebody that looked like them, I don't even think I'd be attracted to them. Like, they not even my type no more. Like, they don't even fit the parameters of who I would like.
So,
like, I saw this one chick, one of my exes I seen, like, a few days ago. And I was like, bro, like, damn, you did that? Like, I had to, like, literally, like, on some shit. Like, on some, yo, like, on some, I'm sitting there, like, yo, like, for real, nigga? Like, that's what you was in that? That was your thing? I mean, and I know that's vain, but it is what it is.
So I'm gonna say this like this, because we done far surpassed the time that we supposed to end. But I'm gonna say this right here.
Sorry.
I'm gonna let this Frozen Elsa let it go ass nigga right here. I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let him let that be what it is. So since he's able to let things go, I'm able to let things go too. I just don't believe in like I don't know. I just don't believe in once we're exes unless it was something that was there that was like strong, like a bond that was unbreakable. Yeah, no, I don't really no. I'm okay. There's certain people that I just won't deal with again, and that's no pun to them. There's no nothing to them. I just won't deal with you no more.
We're not ending the show on a somber note.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna end it on a somber note. I feel like getting high after this.
You sound like you're giving it an obituary.
I'm not gonna get. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave an obituary. I'm sorry. Wake up, motherfuckers! Stay woke. They be sleeping. I'm sorry. I'm just saying though. So I'm sorry. Let me get y'all back into being awake. For all y'all that was thinking about talking about the fingering and all that good shit, and now you sort of a little bit wet at home and the nipples is a little bit sensitive, go handle your business. If ain't nobody there and you ain't got the dude that's going to give you the A dick and he only going to give you C dick, tell him to go clean his fingers, give him a fingernail file, fix all that, and handle that. Because, Dorian says sometimes y'all like that better, but I don't know, Dorian. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh
man, I can't wait till next week's show.
Yeah, next week.
I'm already super hyped because I got a whole
subject. So much stuff to
talk
about.
I got a whole subject that we got to talk about.
Yeah.
And niggas gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna be mad.
Niggas gonna be mad at me for this.
I'm just not.
Oh, I'm sorry though. Ahead of time, I'm sorry because I just realized there's a lot of things in life that I haven't done sexually, and it's gonna be this. So this particular conversation next week is gonna be fun. So again, thank everybody for paying attention and being here with us and listening.
Like always.
And everything. We appreciate you absolutely. Again, definitely doing the big meditation thing to pray and meditate over the city. Said I was going to mention that. Also, want to send out a shout out to all the hairdressers that follow me and all the hairdressers that I know. I know it's prime season, and I hope y'all out here getting y'all money. Shout out to Rodeo Kids, Helena's on 4th and Monroe. If you're looking for your son or daughter's prom outfit, definitely give them a call. Mother, stop calling me. I love you. I'll call you back in a minute. Give me a second. That's really all I got. Shout out to Frank and the rest of HR.
HR in the building. Shout out to Jake Face Man, Grits.
Shout out to Mary and G and Kill for being the street team. We definitely gonna get on the street on the road.
Yes, we trying. We definitely got to get out there.
Every night it's been raining. So, but we'll definitely be on the street
and
soon.
Shout out, yo,
we bringing back real sex live.
It's going to be crazy. Y'all going to be mad.
It's going to be lit and crazy, and y'all can't wait because I can't wait. This shit going to be great.
Yes. So when we get out there in the street, it's going to be retarded. I can't wait.
Yeah, we rolling up on couples and asking like shit like, yo, when was the last time you cheated on her?
He'll be like, huh?
Yeah, because I ain't asking, have you ever?
No.
I'm just saying, when was the last time? When was the last time you cheated? You know what I mean?
What was the last dick that was in your mouth?
Like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Walk up on a chick like, yo, you mono or poly? And she gonna be like, wait, what? And it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, you ever been to a swingers club type shit? Like, what membership you got? What's your membership level?
Who's the last girl you slept with?
And that's, you know what I mean? And if he don't look at her,
so we're gonna have to check this out.
Because that's the only way we're gonna do this, the negative relationship shit.
Now, on the street. I do want to definitely say shout out to Jackie. You see her here, Jacqueline Robinson. She definitely has a new vlog that's out that's sending a lot of positivity. And just thoughts that she has that, may help a person that may be down or may be out and maybe just need to get some clarity. So check her out. It's called Jackie. Look it up on Facebook. Definitely doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in here. My man Dorian DW.
Oh,
Everybody was in here
wait.
tonight.
So the one last thing, and this is it, I promise. The live podcast panel discussion on dating in 2019. We haven't scheduled the date yet, but we booked the location. It's going to be at Bernie's in University City. Y'all should swing through there beforehand, taste the food. They have a buffet. They're doing a buffet tomorrow. Unlimited mimosas, whole buffet. They're doing that tomorrow. They do it every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 3. Basically all you can eat and all you can drink mimosas. Again, that's Bernie's in University City. My man Jay Clark is the restaurant manager there. So listen, and when I tell you the food is amazing, the food is amazing. Y'all got to check out the spot. That's where we're gonna have the live podcast and discussion panel. That's probably where we're gonna have all of the live podcasts and discussion panels. So definitely shoot through there. Tell them that y'all heard it on the Yafi podcast or the You Asked For It podcast. Ask for Jeff when you get there. He's normally always there. Ask for Jeff when you get there. Tell him that Bass or Dre sent you. And yeah, I mean, all right, I'll holler at you.
So y'all got it. Y'all know what it is. We gonna get off of this thing. Enjoy the rest of y'all 420. Make sure whatever you do today, you repent for tomorrow. And we just gonna see y'all next week. We appreciate y'all. Be safe out here, man. Word up.